Did you fare well in the hurricane though? Did you all right?
I'm here.
Yeah? Didn't lose anything?
No.
Except for your dignity?
That is what I only have to do with the hurricane.
I don't know. Just thought it was funny when, your blow-up doll fucking started flying across the street.
I can guarantee you no woman wants to sleep with you while you've got that squid strapped to your head. I did try to seduce a woman while I was wearing it once. Yeah, and I just sounded like a psychopath. Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
If you're in the market for a dog, I've got a public service announcement for you. Do me a favor, don't go to a breeder, okay? Go to an animal shelter or rescue shelter, something like that. It's the cheapest way to make dinner.
I think I actually found religion today. I was on the way here. This is a 100% true story. I was on the way here, 275, just before you get to the bridge, and a car cuts me off, goes into the other lane at about 80 miles an hour, and I was like, I hope you run into the wall. And sure enough, hits the right guardrail, goes all the way across, hits the other guardrail. I stopped my car to get out, and I thought it was going to be some young hotshot, and it was a 80-year-old woman. But I do now believe that Jesus is listening. So he called 911, and by the time the ambulance got there, it was just a few minutes later, I decided that I would leave. There was nothing I could do to help, but she seemed like she was coherent enough to make it through. But as the ambulance was pulling up, I took her purse, so I had to get out of there. She was like 80, so I got like a wet napkin, some Werther's, and a birthday card with $4 in it. So.
I like people who are committed to a cause. I saw a guy the other day. His T-shirt said, "Kill your local pedophile." I mean, admittedly, the shirt was hard to read as he was throwing himself off the bridge. I hate myself. Thank you guys very much. Y'all have a great night.
I've actually had many dogs in my life, but the women that sleep with me don't like that label. They prefer beauty deficient. Yeah, that's awesome. Any secrets I should know about? No? Cousin, how long are they here for?
Thursday.
Thursday? How long have they been here? Too long.
She came in a couple of weeks ago.
Okay, so you had a little party time with Cuz, and then old hubby came down and kind of put the wet cloth on the whole thing, huh? No?
Happy to have.
What was your favorite thing to do together when you were growing up as cousins? Well, we used to pick flowers in the field. I gotta tell you, they told me that curiosity killed the cat, which I thought was strange. I thought it was my car. I mean, I don't take responsibility for it though, because the kid I was aiming for wouldn't put him down.
In all seriousness, folks, I will tell you right now that there is no place on earth for domestic violence. At least I can't find it on Google Maps. I did try one time and it dropped a pin at Cosby's house. And let me tell you, the shit I saw there would keep you up at night. Unless you're one of his dates.
I was just told recently that I can't have kids. Yeah. I mean, don't be sad. It's not medical. It's from all the drowning. It's really put a damper on my daycare business. Love that. If you want to ruin your sex life, the best thing that you can do is start wearing a CPAP machine. Yeah. Imagine trying to get a woman excited about banging you when you've got the face sucker from Aliens on. Literally, I tried to seduce a woman, and I just sounded like Bane from Batman. Oh, you think darkness is your ally? You've merely adapted to the dark. I was born in it. Give Daddy a kiss. It was pretty bad. Fuck your kids. My dogs are way better than your kids. I was living in California, and my dog came up to me and was like, hey, yo, get under the dining room table. We're about to have an earthquake. Sure enough, 5 seconds later, the whole house is shaking. Your kids can't predict natural disasters. They're just having a hard time keeping their big-ass head from hitting the coffee table. I'm working with a 4-legged crystal ball over here, and you guys got Big Head Tommy.
My dad's name is Randin, but we call him the Great Randini because he's such a good magician. Like when I was 11, he made my mom disappear. And I thought it was my fault. So I searched for her for years. I searched here, there, up, down, everywhere. And then one day we were reunited, 10 years later. And I was so excited, I ran over to my dad and I said, Dad, I found Mom. He said, I told you to stop digging in the backyard. He was the gardener in the family.
Yeah, tell me about it. What's going on with you?
A lot, bro.
Okay, let's use our words.
Dude, my parents got divorced.
During the hurricane? We're like, Milton's coming, fuck it, we're breaking up.
Last year, man.
Oh, last year? Oh, well, statute of limitations is over on that one. You're an adult, buddy. I mean, fuck. At some point in time, you can't blame your parents for everything. You guys are just here on your own. Where are you guys from? Kansas City. You a big Chiefs fan?
Of course.
Big Taylor Swift fan?
Of course.
Of course, you have to be, or they'll come get you in Kansas City at this point,
Exactly.
if you're not a Swiftie. That's awesome. How long have you guys been married?
45 years.
Holy shit. 45 years. What makes it last? What's the secret?
I do everything she tells me.
Smart man. I do everything she tells me. Smart man. Smart man. Take that trash out, goddammit. Get out there. How'd you guys meet? Anybody else here hypoglycemic?
Yeah.
I got one. It's just the two of us not eating bread tonight. I tell you what, every time I eat pizza, I roofie myself. I'm just like, oh boy. Oh. And my vision gets blurry, and I get super tired, I almost pass out. I wake up in strange places. My pants are off. You like that, didn't you? Yeah. But those are the things that I like about hypoglycemia. It's fun. It's interesting. Love that. I know you like it. Yeah. Now I know what kind of crowd you are. This is the most fun I've had up here ever, I'll tell you that. I gotta tell you though, I gotta be honest with you. Most parents hate it when you say, having dogs is just like having kids. Like, they get offended. And they should be offended. I'm offended. Fuck your kids. My dogs are way better than your kids. I have had lots of dogs in my life though. The women that have slept with me don't like that term. Well, they prefer beauty challenged. I will tell you though that sex at my age is just absolutely amazing. I've got it all figured out. How to set the mood, what positions work well, who I have to pay. I'm not a handsome man.